I would sacrifice that relationship with Jesus in order to set my family up with the wealth they need for the money, and hopefully with the money that they'll get, $50 billion or whatever, that would be able to help build a closer faith within themselves and with humanity or whatever it is.
Would you rather have $50 billion or a relationship with Jesus?
Ooh, ooh. I mean, you can kind of have a relationship with Jesus even with the money.
True.
Right.
If you only had one choice, though, like someone's offering you Jesus, or you're gonna pick the money.
Man, that's hard.
Why?
That is hard, bro. The right thing would say Jesus. The right thing, bro.
All right.
But for me, the long term, I'm a person that takes risks. I'm a person. Yeah, life is a gamble. I say this all the time. I have it right here. It says life is a gamble. But I say life is a gamble and I take huge risks. Sometimes I take the hit so the others around me can succeed. Like I don't know if you ever played blackjack. I don't know if you ever played gambling or whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes whenever you're at the table, you're trying to get blackjack. You're trying to get 21.
Yeah.
As you take that risk of getting that next card, and if you get the next card, you might be good. But sometimes you want to risk it and get closer. And if you get closer without going over it, then the next person that's after you, they have a better chance too.
Yeah.
So say you go over, you take that extra card, you go over, and that next person that goes after you gets the card, and then they win. Well, if they would have got that card that you passed on, they would have lost.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's how I see it as. So I would, for me myself, I would sacrifice that relationship with Jesus in order to set my family up with the wealth they need for the money, and hopefully with the money that they'll get, $50 billion or whatever, that would be able to help build a closer faith within themselves and with humanity or whatever it is.
Yeah, interesting way of thinking about it.
So me myself, selfishly, I would take the money, yes, but hopefully with me making that decision, it will benefit the others around me.
Yeah, I see that you're aware of the selfishness of it, but you're actually helping your family. At least that's the intention, right?
For sure. I mean, I do that now. You know what I mean? I sacrifice my time, going to work, being gone for a certain amount of hours or whatever, just so my family could have something, or whatever,
Yeah, I get it.
So you kind of make that choice, every day, maybe on a smaller aspect.
Of course.
Me and myself, I would say the selfish choice, the money. Yeah.
So then my question is, though.
Okay.
What happens after you die? Because you can't take that money with you, right?
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
So is it wise to choose the money or Jesus that can offer you everlasting life for you and your family, right?
I think me knowing that I passed, knowing I left that happiness to my family and that they had that choice to have that relationship with God and with Jesus Christ, I think I would be able to deal with whatever it is left for me in the afterlife,
Okay. But like, let's say just as a human, like not even your family, just you, your own soul, where do you think you'd go after you die?
That's the scary part, man. That's the scary part. That's kind of like in your sleep. You go to sleep, you don't have a dream. What are you doing? You're just laying there in darkness.
Yeah.
You don't realize how fast time passes by, and you don't know when you're gonna wake up, if you're ever gonna wake up.
Yeah. So, like, what about like the heaven and the hell situation, like a judgment? Where do you think you would end up?
Well, I've never made the best choices in my life. I'm not proud of that. And I do try to do good, and hopefully that the good that I do now tries to make up for all the bad I've done. Me and myself, I don't think I'm better than anybody else. If I was to step foot into the pearly gates and God was to say, hey, you know what, you've done this and this and this, I'm sorry I can't let you in. Hey, I understand.
Yeah.
I was perfectly aware of the decisions and the choices that I was making and things that I could have done to, help my case or whatever,
Yeah.
But, I mean, me personally, I think I've just done too much bad to be hanging out with the good.
Hmm. Hey, I could relate, man. But
Yeah,
actually, the whole world can relate, because no one is perfect, right?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
So no one can deserve heaven because none of us are perfect. And like you said, if you try to do more good than bad, it doesn't change your past, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So that's a problem for humans. If God's gonna judge us, we would all deserve this punishment.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to share with you the good news that changed my life when I thought about this.
Okay,
God actually loves us. He doesn't want us to go to hell. But
for
He
sure.
did something for us, so we didn't have to go. What did He do? I'm sure you know.
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm sure you've heard it. He sent a perfect person to take the punishment for us, to pay our debts. And that person was Jesus. He was the perfect one. That's
Yeah.
why He died on the cross, and God raised Him up from the dead. And if we put our faith in Him, He guarantees us, He promises us everlasting life.
For sure.
Not because we're good, but because He is good.
Yeah.
You know? I just wanted to share that with you, man.
I like that. I really do. I like that, man. Cause I mean, like that's kind of how I've always seen it as. You know, we're not good people. You know, me and myself. I mean, shoot, I can't remember the last time I stepped into a church. Actually, yeah, I can. It was probably about 3-4 years ago. It's been a while. Been. I used to go when I was in the military. I used to go when I was in boot camp a lot.
Oh, wow.
You know, I used to go a lot because you're lost. I was a young teen. You know, lost, trying to find some guidance, trying to get ready for war. You know, make some peace with the big man upstairs in case you know something happens or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
nobody's perfect, but again, it's up to us, you know, to make that decision.
Exactly. I don't think it's a coincidence. I just wanted to present that to you. Maybe God's trying to talk to you, you know?
By all means, man. I'm never one to close the door on somebody or to push somebody away or whatever when they talk about their faith or religion, their beliefs or whatever, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Who am I to judge?
Yeah, except God. He's the judge, right? So
Exactly.